Hey buds, have any of you been learning English for months or maybe years but still feel stuck to even speak out of it? What you need is not studying harder. I think you just need a better input. Recently, I have found a way that I think it might be one of the best ways to learn English better. It's called comprehensible input. So the name sounds fancy, but it doesn't really feel or look that way. The idea of this input is you can simply get to understand more about the context, the whole story of a person talking in English, or maybe in this video, you can learn some of the English too. So the idea is not to memorize vocabularies, grammars, or maybe structure of a sentences. This is to let your brain picks up naturally, and that is why in my previous video I talk a little bit more about how we speak in a natural way in English and so on. This might be not about the materials that you have studied or learned. It's about how you study. We tend to force our brain to understand something, but actually our brain is not really that powerful to memorize everything that we have learned. So if it is about memorizing, that means I think something about memorizing is you can forget easily. This input is not how you learn or how you study about certain grammars, specific rules of English. It's about more of getting used to how English sounds or is used in real life. It's about you getting used to it. The word getting used to, it's about you consistently are exposed on this language. So the more you are exposed to this English, the more you listen, you watch, you read, and your brain will naturally pick some of the phrases or maybe some of the languages that you can use for real life. I think of it, this input is like a baby step process, just like real babies. I think babies never study about grammars, sentences, or vocabularies to what their mom says. They just try to imitate what the sound is from what mom is saying rather than memorizing the words. This is a real and one of the best basic understandings that you have to get before you learn some of the fancy words around English. Just act like a baby. The point is, we can act like babies, where we can imitate or get used to what the sounds or maybe to what people are saying using English. So next time you learn English, don't just study, but you can see, watch, read, and most importantly is you practice often. The more you practice, the more you will get better in your English learning. And the very first essential thing about learning a language is you can use it, not just studying it. So that's all for now. I will see you on the next videos. Until next time.